So you join me again now having a look at an upward slope this time. So the golf ball's on a slope facing upwards, almost like a launch pad, going to shoot the ball quite high into the air. And again, there's going to be two effects here. First is the effect on me that the gravity is pulling me down the hill onto my back foot. There's also the effect of what would happen to the ball when it goes up this hill. It's going to go quite high into the air. So I'm only actually a few yards from where I was when I hit a 7-iron onto the green, but that was from the ball above the feet. I'm now looking at this shot and I've still got my 7-iron, but I don't think it's actually going to reach from this lie. It's about 135 yards away now, but a 7-iron isn't going to be enough club for me. I'm actually going to club up all the way up through the range to my 5-iron. My 5-iron would normally go around about 185 to 190 yards, but from this slope it's really going to have a dramatic effect on how high the ball will fly. Effectively, every degree that hill is, maybe 10 or 15 degrees, is added on to the loft of the golf club. So the loft on the golf club is now going right the way up, maybe to a 7-iron again, or even an 8-iron. Plus the fact that I'm off balance and being pulled back down the hill, it's all reducing the yardage that I have to hit this shot. I'm also playing into a slight breeze as well, which is going to keep the ball in the air for a bit longer and maybe blow it back towards me a little bit. So taking account of all of these, I've now chosen to hit this with a 5-iron. I'm actually going to need to hit this quite firmly as well. In terms of getting a good strike on the golf ball here, making sure that I don't get pulled off balance too much, to get a good contact, what I'm actually going to try and do is align my shoulders and my spine angle perpendicular with my spine and parallel with my shoulders to the slope of the hill. So as I set up to the golf ball, I'm going to tilt my spine backwards a little bit, drop my right shoulder a little bit and try and line myself up the hill as much as possible. That should encourage me then to make a swing path that's coming up the line of the hill to get a good contact. If I lean into the hill too aggressively this way and tip myself forwards, the club will get stuck into the ground a little heavy and just dig into the back of the ball. So my ball position is going to be around about the same as it would be normally, maybe just slightly ahead of centre for this club. My body weight, I'm going to try and keep it going forwards throughout the swing, although the hill is violently pulling me back onto my rear leg. I'm going to try and get myself balanced, tip with the slope, make a good backswing without falling too far onto that right leg, and then drive up the hill as much as possible and try and finish balanced over my front leg. I've got plenty of golf club because the hill is really going to hurt this as it flies through the air. So we'll line ourselves up, we'll take a practice swing. You can actually see in the practice swing there the balance is a real issue here. That would be more like it, trying to get right forwards on this one. Now the hill is also just going to encourage the ball to draw slightly from right to left, so not a big adjustment here, but just slightly down the right hand side of the green. Taking a 5-iron from only 135 yards feels a bit strange, but trust me, this isn't going to go far. It's drawing from right to left, that one, very, very high flight. And that one's just gone to the back of the green. So maybe just 5 or 6 yards past the flag there, but I needed that extra club to make sure the ball didn't just shoot up into the air and stall. So another nice result from a slope. I've got another golf ball onto a green and I can get a good couple of putts from there.